आता हांव माननीय राज्यपालांक आपले भाशण सादर करपा खातीर विनंती करता.
Honorable Speaker and members of the Legislative Assembly, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this session of the Assembly. At the outset, let me congratulate you, the State Administration and the people of Goa for the outstanding organization of 37 national games. Also, I would like to mention that our state successfully and peacefully the meetings allotted to the state under G20 presidency in India. It is my honor to mention that successful of International Purple Fest 2024 in Goa has left an enduring impact on the state, reverberating its message of diversity and worldwide. I congratulate the whole team of International Purple Fest for the event, a grand made by the police personnel, including the home guards, for maintaining law and order and smooth traffic management during the national games and G20 meetings is commendable. I feel proud to inform this august House that 30 is filled by mode of absorption from home guard volunteers. Home guards have been appointed on absorption to the post of police constable in the Goa Police Department. Our state police ensured that the crime, law and order situation in the state remained under control. This is reflected in crime detection rate, which is 85.83, and seizure of 159.17 kgs of drugs worth rupees 396 lakh under NDPS Act to current financial year up to November 2023. The state police is making sincere efforts to make available safe driving environment. Special drives to rein the drunken driving and overspeeding have been launched by the traffic police. A total of 5,19,443 traffic violation cases under Motor Vehicles Act have been booked, and fine of rupees 34 crore have been during the current financial year up to November 2000 by the police and transport departments. Provide proper instruction to the police force. 70% of the work towards construction of new building for Kupam police station has been completed. Besides this, new building for coastal security police station at Chapora is fully completed and is likely to be inaugurated soon. Awareness was created among the public about cybercrime and how to seek correct to mitigate the threats. In all programs were conducted during 2023-24 up to November 2023. Government departments, education institutions, NGOs, semi-government agencies, industries, and also aware was made through social media, television, radio, and street place. Women help desk is created by every police station in the state under the district SPs and is functioning round the clock, and grievances are heard by lady police officers. The firefighters have shown commendable courage and dedication in their duties. During the current financial year up to October 2023, the fire and emergency services have collectively attended by 5,527 calls, during which 87 human lives and 29 animal lives were saved. Due to timely action of the firefighters, property worth rupees 19.47 crore have been saved or salvaged. In order to make the government departments offer the cashless payment facility and make all government service available at the click of a button, my government has signed an MOU with Paytm to help various departments go digital by deploying the platform's features such as QR codes and POS devices. This is in turn has shown the government's commitment towards zero tolerance to corruption. For the past few years, the state Goa has been marching ahead in each and every sector due to the boost offered by double-engine government and has achieved milestone in various fields. This has been reflected in the Sustainable Development Goals Index 3, wherein Goa has become achiever in 2 goals, frontrunner in 8 goals, performer in 3 goals, and aspirant in 2 goals. Goa has gone one step ahead in preparing its own methodology in line with Niti Aayog to compute Goa SDG Index 2023. As per this report, the states have become achiever in 4 goals, frontrunner in 10 goals, and performer in 2 goals. Goa has also prepared to set indicator framework 2 in line with National Indicator Framework of Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. My government has created a dedicated CSS cell so as to identify new centrally sponsored schemes, as well as deviating of schemes, and also to maximize the inflow of central funds in the state. The cell was functioned under the overall supervision of Director of Planning, Statistics and Evaluation. The cell will regularly coordinate with the central ministers and the concerned state departments for fast-tracking of approvals for detailed project report, annual action plan, and release of funds. The economy of the state has shown tremendous progress. This is reflected in its gross domestic product, which has increased by 33% in 2023 as compared to 2019-20. Also, per capita income has increased by 30% during the same period. My government works on the principle of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, and Sabka Prayas. With this principle, we are ultimately progressing to achieve Antyodaya, Gramodaya, and Sarvodaya, the exclusive object of the flagship Sampurna Goa program. After the announcement of Atmanirbhar Bharat by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, my government came out with a slogan, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Swayambhurna Goa. Marching ahead came out with a slogan, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Swayambhurna Goa. Marching ahead with this slogan, the state administrations have shown determination to make Goa Atmanirbhar and Swayambhurna in all aspects of implementing this program, and has also tasted success. During the current financial year, under the program, special drives were undertaken across various village panchayats and municipalities in coordination with the state government, departments and Swayambhurna Mitras with an effort to reach government schemes and services to every eligible citizen. More than 15,000 number of citizens have benefited through these special drives. Under Swayambhurna Goa program, two special emphasis is given to skilling, reskilling and upskilling. My government is giving opportunities to talented youth to be part of the government system through the Chief Minister Fellowship Program. These talented minds are working in various government departments under the supervision of respective head of departments. They are not only skilling themselves but also helping the government in designing new policies. Due to the favorable prospects and platforms the CM fellows received at national and international level, my government has increased the strength under the Chief Minister's Fellowship Program from 10 to 20 during the current financial year. My government has launched Goa Chief Minister's Apprenticeship Training Scheme in the current financial year, wherein 8,852 youths have been appointed as apprentices in both government as well as private sector. The apprentice scheme aims to increase the employability of the Goan youth and encourage participation of government and public sector establishments in line with the apprenticeship training scheme. This apprenticeship scheme will provide Goan youth an industry-led, practice-oriented and efficient mode of formal training in private as well as government establishments, which will lead to achieve the object of skilling, reskilling and upskilling of the government. Our Honorable Prime Minister has launched a new scheme, PM Vishwakarma Yojana, with an aim to revive our traditional business, paving a way for a brighter future of our artisans and craftsmen. My government has implemented the scheme with much vigor. Under the scheme, all Vishwakarmas practicing the 18 notified traditional trades will be identified in the state. I feel happy to state that more than 33,000 Vishwakarmas have been registered so far. Further, my government has committed that no one belonging to these 18 trades will be left behind in getting the benefits of the scheme. Goa has become the first state in the country to commence training to Shramjeevis from 5th December 2023, which is indeed commendable. I congratulate the Swayambhurna Mitras, field workers and assistants of Social Welfare Department for this achievement. As you all know, last year Swayambhurna Chaturthi Bazaar was organized at 22 different locations in physical mode in order to inculcate entrepreneurship skills amongst the Magalas of various self-help groups. This year, the government provided them an online platform, Tapte Bazaar, to sell their homemade and handmade items. I am immensely happy that this particular initiative has brought a kind of digital kranti in the state. First time in the country, such an e-bazaar was organized on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. My government has gone one step ahead and created Swayambhurna Goa Bazaar, a special digital e-commerce platform on the lines of commerce giants such as Amazon, Flipkart, etc., specially designed for local artisans, Magalas, self-help groups to sell their homemade and handmade products not only in Goa but also across the pan-India. My government has conducted meetings with more than 500 Magalas in this regard to register them on Swayambhurna Goa e-Bazaar platform and also provide the training for packaging and branding their items. Till date, 58 vendors have been boarded on the platform. I request all of you kindly order this homemade and handmade items on www.swayambhurnagoa.com so as to empower our women and artisans. My government attaches highest importance to human resources development. For the first time, 2.37 lakh students of first to 10th standard of all government and government-aided schools were screened for eye checkup under CSR initiative, that is Vision for All. The complete process of eye checkup is completed in taluks, and in all 3,499 students are found with some refractive defects. These students will provided spectacles or referred to further treatment if required free of cost. In order to channelize the corporate social responsibility funds from the donors to the Goa CSR Authority, my government organized Goa CSR Conclave in the state for the first time. The conclave was attended by representatives from around 82 corporate houses. There are 3,674 Magala self-help groups registered under the National Rural Livelihood Mission and around 1,145 groups under National Urban Livelihood Mission, having a total membership of more than 40,000. To assist these groups to be financially stable and make them Swayam-Purna, my government has introduced the Mukhyamantri Annapurna Yojana in the current financial year. Under the scheme, the groups are permitted to run the canteens in various government departments. The rent of the government canteens is kept as low as rupees 1,000 per month. 47 Mahila self-help groups have been empaneled under this scheme till December 2023. One group has received approval to run the canteen at Department of Food and Drugs Administration. My government intends to distribute 1,000 taxis to local youth under Concho Taxi Petravo scheme. With the help of Goa Miles, 120 persons are distributed taxis till December 2023 in the current financial year. This will promote self-employment among the Goan youth. My government has constituted Swayam-Purna Goa Board. The board will define policies to make Goa self-reliant and also develop and study strategies to ensure the vision of Swayam-Purna Goa program is achieved in minimum possible time. Due to the concentrated efforts of the Swayam-Purna Mitras, Taluka, nodal offices and government departments, the state has achieved 100% saturation in 7 schemes out of 13 flagship schemes monitored by the Prime Minister's office. In addition to above, 99% saturation is attained in all the state government beneficiary-oriented schemes. Goa has achieved an overall Aadhaar generation of 103% with a network of 98 number of permanent Aadhaar enrollment stations throughout the state, extending Aadhaar enrollment and update services, out of which 24 numbers of the Aadhaar enrollment stations are operated by the state registrar as on November 2023. My government provides home enrollment facilities to Divyangas, constrained senior citizens and also the ailing and bedridden citizens on request. 151 number of residents have availed this facility during the current financial year up to December 2023. In order to ensure that no resident is deprived of any government benefit due to lack of Aadhaar, my government is organizing Aadhaar camps with a special emphasis on coverage of women's shelter homes, shelter home for the homeless, charity and old age homes, tribal communities, street providence homes, orphanages and children homes, NGOs, etc., etc. Under the Swayam-Purna Goa program, village panchayat wise special Aadhaar enrollment drives are being undertaken. During the current financial year, 79 number of village panchayats have been covered up to November 2023, catering to 6,676 number of residents. Goa has the state of art health infrastructure. The government is committed to provide proper health care to Govans through its various schemes, especially Deen Dayal Swasthya Seva Yojana and Mediclaim scheme. The total active cards under DSSY for policy year 2023-24 are 2,30,341. During the current financial year up to December 2023, 16,292 number of beneficiaries availed benefits under the scheme. Under Mediclaim scheme, 77 patients have taken benefits amounting to rupees 98 lakh. Under the project of Andhmukta Goa regarding eradication of blindness throughout the state of Goa, the state has made available 2 additional facilities, one at Shangali Community Hospital and the other at Sub-District Hospital Chikalim during the current financial year. Under Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, a flagship scheme of Government of India, 27,957 families are registered. Currently, 17 hospitals, 15 public and 2 in private, are providing cashless treatment under the scheme in our state. 7,17,940 Ayushman Bharat health account, which is unique, 14-digit number have been generated in the state till December 2023. My government is playing an effective role in development of rural areas. Under the Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, in the current financial year up to November 2023, 30,530 mandayas of wage employment have been generated engaging unskilled workers. During the same period under Goa Gramin Urja Yojana, 183 BPL families were benefited with a domestic LPG connection. My government is providing assistance under agriculture at all levels to provide substantial returns to rural populace. The year 2023 was declared as International Year of Millets, and as part of this program, my government has motivated and encouraged the Goan farmers by providing free of cost 150 kgs of finger millet ragi, certified seed of variety KMR 301 as mini kits. Also, incentive of rupees 20,000 per hectare was provided to farmers for millet cultivation. This has increased the area under millet cultivation from existing around 20 hectare to approximately 50 hectare. My government has boarded 7 number of mandis at Kangona, Margao, Karchoram, Ponda, Sangali, Mapsa and Valpoli on National Agriculture Market platform. It promotes uniformity in agricultural marketing by streamlining of procedures across the integrated markets and promoting real-time price discovery based on actual demand and supply. My government has increased the assured price for paddy from rupees 20 per kg to rupees 22 per kg, cashew from rupees 125 per kg to rupees 150 per kg, and coconut from rupees 12 per nut to rupees 15 per nut. This will safeguard the farmers against any losses due to collapse in market price to keep framing at its prime level. I am happy to inform that this August House that marigold cultivation has bloomed into a remarkable success story in Goa with a surge in demand during the festival seasons of Dasara and Diwali for these golden booms. The area dedicated for this cultivation has increased to 25 hectares. Over 285 dedicated farmers have taken to the fields to cultivate this marigold. This collective effort has yielded to a bountiful harvest of approximately 125 metric tons of marigold. My government has recently approved 6 community farming projects, while additional 6 are set to be approved soon, marking a significant upturn in community-driven agricultural initiatives. Approximately 50 community farms are active across Goa, showcasing the growing appeal and success of collective farming endeavors in our state. This surge in community framing initiatives not only shows the diversification of rural occupation, but also signifies a collective effort towards sustainable agricultural practices and regeneration of the Goa's agrarian landscape so as to attain the tag of Swayam-Purna. My government provided 50% assistance to hiring of agricultural machineries for plowing, transporting and harvesting to 33,672 number of farmers, incurring the expenditure of rupees 352 lakh and 1,773 number of farmers were provided 50% to 90% assistance on standard cost of the purchase of agricultural machineries and implements incurring an expenditure of rupees 521.52 lakh, thereby reducing the expenditure as costly farm labor and facilitating timely completion of cultivation activities in our state. In order to promote local commercial vegetable cultivation and reducing the dependency on other states for vegetable requirement, 1,051.77 tons locally introduced vegetables were procured by my government worth rupees 384.21 lakh, benefiting 897 farmers during 2023-24 up to November 2023, thereby giving boost for marketing. My government is making efforts to increase milk production in the state. For this purpose, it is necessary to conserve and increase local cow breeding. My government has approved Mukhyamantri Pashu Seva Yojana with 24/7 animal ambulatory services. Under the scheme, incentives to milk producers, rupees 24 crore was released to farmers as composite subsidy, 40% on the products of milk supplied in the Dairy Cooperative Society, bar, Bachat bar, self-help groups during the current financial year up to December 2023. Under the Pashupalan scheme, 1,675 number of beneficiaries were assisted and total subsidy of rupees 2.33 crore has been released in 2023-24 up to December 2023. Under the Goa State Cattle Management Scheme, as modified 2013, total 16 local bodies are covered and total amount of grant in aid released is rupees 14 crore during 2023-24 up to December 2023. Fishing being one of the Goa's main occupation is a crucial source of livelihood of the locals. My government is dedicated to implement various schemes to uplift fishing industry in Goa as well as the hard-working fishing community in the state. Beneficiary-oriented state schemes are being implemented in the state under the fisheries sector, wherein an expenditure of 187 crores lakh has been incurred, thereby benefiting 812 number of fishermen for the current financial year up to 2023. Also during the same period, under various components of the centrally sponsored scheme, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, an expenditure of rupees 2 crore has been incurred, covering 102 beneficiaries. My government is promoting Goa as an educational hub wherein students from across the world can peruse their studies, be it National Institute of Technology, All India Institute of Goa of Ayurveda, National Forensic Science University, Goa Institute of Management, Goa Medical College and Hospital, India International University of Legal Education and Research, BITS Pilani or Agriculture College. My government considers education as the foundation of human development and as a source of cultivation of traits and responsible citizenship. The education system in the state is in line with the national education policy. The state government is committed to delivering all the possible for the sustainable quality of education by way of carrying out training, research, innovation, development of curriculum and teaching. My government has introduced new scheme, Mauji Lab, Bari Lab, to recognize the hard work put by staff of the ICT laboratory and give an impetus and encouragement to them by conferring awards on them for their contribution in the field of ICT. Also, Vidya Sahaya scheme to encourage community and private sector participation and to empower schools in the state of Goa has been approved by the government for its implementation. I feel happy to state that 2 government students, Saksham Nagar Sinkar and Rutraj Alorkar, secured gold in the 3rd edition of the International Vedic Maths Olympiad organized by the UK-based Institute for the Advancement of Vedic Mathematics, wherein 5,000 students from 10 different countries participated. My government is systematically implementing national skill qualification framework in the state. 209 NSQF instructors have been appointed. NSQF is operational in 78 government high schools and 9 government higher secondary schools, 103 aided high schools and higher secondary schools with an enrollment of over 10,000 students. The State Council of Educational Research and Training, in collaboration with Adhyan Foundation Quality Education as part of systematic school improvement program, has implemented career awareness and exposure program in all the government high schools and read aloud and Guru Navigator programs in government primary schools. Goa has entered the phase of new revolution in education, reflecting the vision of our Hon'ble Prime Minister for an education revolution through technology and innovation. Vidya Samiksha Kendra, a command and control center for teachers, students and institutions, have been launched by my government. Vidya Samiksha Kendra will present dashboards and reports for districts, blocks and individual schools. This real-time data will offer invaluable insights into the students' progress, teacher training and overall school performance. Under the midday meal scheme, 1,63,123 students from standard 1st to 8th were covered, incurring expenditure of rupees 3,953 lakh during the current financial year up to November 2023. My government has taken due care of drivers and attendants under the Balrath scheme. From the current financial year, the remuneration of drivers has been increased to rupees 17,000 from 10,000 and for attendant to rupees 11,000 from rupees 5,500. Digital integrated system for holistic teaching and virtual orientation has been recognized as the best practice at the national level. Under the Distovo, the whole syllabus at undergraduate level is available online with 30,780 videos available for everyone across the world. Recording of this academic content in Konkani is in progress. My government has established a centralized training, internship and placement cell in higher education. 7 MOUs have been signed with industries such as IBM India, Tata Consultancy, Newton School, Mugafi, Entry, Navagurukul and Yashasvi Skill Limited, etc. 3 MOUs have been signed with academic institutions such as Indian Institute of Science, Tata Institute of Social Science, and the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. 133 students were offered jobs by several industries, including TCS through DISL. My government is improving quality of higher education through NAAC accreditation and ranking of all higher education institutions in the state. 61% of the accredited colleges have A or A+ grades. Government College Baroda achieved a grade in the first cycle itself. The long-term investment made by my government in sports infrastructure has yielded results. Due to this excellent sports infrastructure and coaching made available from grassroots level to our sports patients, Goa has acquired the 9th position in the medal tally for the first time in the history of national games, winning a record of 27 gold, 27 silver, and 38 bronze medals. I congratulate all the medalists. A total of 80 number projects pertaining to 37 the national games amounting to approximately rupees 280.99 crore were completed in record time. The state deputed teams to participate in the 66th National School Games held at Bhopal in the age groups of under 19 years, boys and girls, comprising of 11 disciplines and one silver and 7 bronze medals. 16 players participated in Goa State Yogasana team at National Yoga Olympiad 2023-24 held at Delhi. The team won the silver medal under 14 girls category. My government has released financial assistance to 128 sports persons in indigent circumstances amounting to rupees 52 odd lakh during the current financial year up to December 2023. This year we saw the most spectacular infrastructure built in the state of Goa, and this feat of engineering marvel now also ranks high in the major achievements of our state. The new Suhari Bridge, the country's second longest cable-stayed 8-lane bridge, an engineering marvel, was inaugurated on 24th December 2024. Also, the foundation stone was laid for observatory towers and viewing galleries top to new Suhari Bridge, accompanied by a 6-lane elevated corridor on NH 66 at Porvorim. These projects hold multifaceted benefits, boosting tourism through innovative observatory features, reducing travel time between North and South Goa, facilitating connectivity to Dabolim and Manohar International Airport and Mormago ports, leading to substantial fuel consumption saving, and branding Goa as a tourism capital and export hub. Manohar International Airport, Moppa, commenced its domestic and international operations from 5th January and 21st July 2023 respectively. The airport has completed its maiden year with flying colors, connecting 25 domestic and 5 international destinations, serving 3.7 million passengers as on 31st December 2023. It also employed 1,800 Goans in its operation, of which 1,200 Goans have been trained through Aviation Skill Development Center. It is ranked among the top 15 airports of the country according to the reports by Airport Authority of India. Our state has stood as a role model for drinking water supply, and with the augmentation of various water treatment plants, soon Goa will be the smart utility state, and to sustain it, number of initiatives have been taken up, and the ultimate aim of the state will be 24/7 water for all. All the ongoing sewerage system with an aim to achieve 100% sewerage connectivity will be commissioned during this year, totaling to 42.5 MLD sewerage treatment plants. Notification for implementation of MLA-led scheme is in place, and this year we will be sanctioned of over 100 crore with annual ceiling limit of rupees 2.5 crore per assembly constituency, and to ensure all the works are completed in the same financial year, a committee is constituted to accord faster sanctions and its timely execution. Through Goa State Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, 12 infrastructure works worth rupees 173.20 crore have been completed till November 2023 in the current financial year, and 13 works worth rupees 601 crore are in advanced stages of completion and will be completed in the current financial year. The state has done commendable progress in the development of both surface and groundwater. The Tillari irrigation project has brought around 6,933 of land under irrigation. The National Cyclone Risk Mitigation Project has been completed in September 2023. This will enhance the state preparedness and develop cyclone resilient infrastructure and capacity building along the coastline of 135 kilometers of the state. Key projects worth rupees 2009 crore have been completed in this financial year up to December 23. For ensuring 24/7 uninterrupted power supply in the state, my government has devised 10 packages under revamped distribution sector scheme to include various projects aimed in improving power supply quality and reliability. These projects are related to replacement of old frayed distribution transformer centers, providing new distribution transformer centers, reconductoring of old frayed 33 kV overhead conductors, 11 kV and LT underground cabling works, RMUs for 11 kV cabling works along with IT bar OT works. Work under orders have been issued for 10 number of infrastructure works amounting to rupees 300 crore. The tender for installation of 7.5 lakh smart metering works under November distribution sector scheme is floated, and the order is expected to be issued within next 2 months. A new 220 33 kV 63 MVA transformer was commissioned at the Tivim substation at the total project cost of rupees 40 crore to cater the increasing loads of North Goa district along with the proposed loads of at Tuam Industrial Estate. A new 110 33 kV 50 MVA transformer was commissioned at Verna substation to enhance power supply reliability and availability for the industrial consumers at Verna Industrial Estate, besides catering to the lots of Sangole, Vasco and surrounding areas. The cost of the project is rupees 12 crore. Work order was issued for design, supply, erection, testing and commission of 3 into 63 MVA, 220 into 33 kV state of the RGS substation at Saligao, along with 220 kV double circuit line from Tiviam substation for an amount of rupees 370 odd crore. The substation will drastically improve the voltage profile of North Goa district, besides increasing power availability in the region. Projects with an estimated cost of rupees 1,450 crore across Goa have been undertaken for conversion of overhead system to underground cabling. The work of supply, erection, testing and commissioning of 220-33 kV 63 MVA transformer at Ponda is in progress and is expected to be completed by March 2024. The total cost of the project is rupees 42 crore. The substation will cater the load of the Ponda Taluka and the surrounding areas. The work for supply erection, testing and commissioning of 2 into 20 MVA, 33 into 11 kV substation at Mandram at the cost of rupees 55 crore is completed and commissioned. The proposed substation will benefit the consumers along the coastal belt at Mandram, Hon'ble, Morjim, etc., etc. The work for supply of erection, testing and commissioning of 2 into 20 MVA, 33/11 kV substation at Tuam will be completed within another 3 months. This substation will cater the proposed industrial loads at the Tuam industrial estate. The state government has cut the red tape for free flow in eco-friendly industries, though the Goa startup policy, agricultural export policy, information technology investment policy. My government has decided to simplify the process for investors with a single window clearance for land allotment and the construction of industries. Commercial plots will be made available for industries through the simplified auction route, which will enhance revenue and job opportunities. During the current financial year, 10,857 micro, small and medium enterprises filed online Udayam registration with employment potential of 43,009 persons up to November 2023. Goa Investment Promotion Board has granted approval to 12 new industrial units and 9 expansion proposal of the existing manufacturing units during 23-24. The total investment expected from these activities is rupees 698 odd crore, with the proposed employment potential of 5,568 persons. Goa IPB has diligently worked with 40 plus state departments to implement 300 plus reform points as mandated by Department of Promotion of Industry and International Trade, Government of India. Under the MSME Samadhan delayed payment monitoring system to micro and small enterprises, 58 applications have been reported in the current financial year up to November 23 with an amount of rupees 746 lakh, of which 22 applications have been disposed of amounting to rupees 105 odd lakh. Under the Prime Minister Employment Generation Program scheme, subsidy amounting to rupees 172 lakh has been dispersed to 40 beneficiaries during 23-24 as on December 23. The government has launched the Logistic and Warehousing Policy 2023 on 8th June 2023, which confers industry status to logistics and water housing sector. My government has notified reimbursement of green tax and fitness fee to the mining affected truck owners scheme 2023 so as to provide financial assistance to the tipper truck owners who have been adversely affected due to the closure of mining and related activities in the state of Goa. The financial benefit available under the scheme per tipper truck is reimbursement of fitness fee bar green tax amounting to rupees 17,900 and 50% of the late fee penalty paid, if any. In the current financial year till 23, 198 applications have been sanctioned. 2 leases and basalt and 1 lease for laterite stone has been granted under the minor mineral section for the financial year 23-24. Government has also made a more delay to accept online royalty and issue of online transit passes for minor minerals. The state government has expressed its commitment towards providing all kinds of benefits under central government schemes to the unorganized sector laborers. The process of registering employees on the eShram portal of central government is speedily going on. As on 17 January 23, the number of workers registered on the portal are 1,508. My government has taken due care for waste management. The solid waste management policy and facility at Saligao is treating 235 to 240 tons of waste per day and generating approximately 28,000 units of electricity and 78 tons of compost per day. The facility of Kakora has been made operational in May 2023 and is treating waste approximately of 13 to 40 tons per day. The common biomedical waste treatment and disposal facility at Kundayam has treated 903 tons of biomedical waste in the current financial year up to October 23. The e-waste management facility is being constructed at Pisulam Industrial Estate and is expected to be completed by May 24. My government has completed redemption at all the 11 identified sites, which included the major dumps of Sonsodo, Margao and Asago, Mapsa. At Sonsodo, the entire remediation of existing legacy waste has been completed and only refuse derived fuel remains to be disposed. My government has implemented Poti scheme in collaboration with Mormago Municipal Council in Vasco Market on pilot basis, whereby citizens can deposit their old clothes and take back a cloth bag free of cost. Goa Waste Management Corporation has been selected by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and Swachhata knowledge partners in the country, which is testament to the expertise of the corporation in managing different waste-related issues. It has now become one of the few organizations in India which is recognized by MOHUA for capacity building in the field of waste management. My government has obtained GI tag for Goan popular produce, Goan Bebnica, Goan Manqued Mango, Agachi Vaigam, Goa Cashew and Sashiro Beno during this current financial year. Besides the GI applications for Musret Mango, Goan Sausage and Kunbi Sari are under process. Goa being a major tourist destination, my government has approved the homestay and bed and breakfast policy. The policy is formulated to develop, promote and regulate homestays and bed and breakfast in the state of Goa and to supplement the availability of accommodation options. Incentives are provided to homestays and B&Bs in 7 talukas of Goa, namely Saptari, Darbandra, Sangam, Vicholim, Ponda, Kupam and Kankona. Also, my government has approved and notified caravan tourism policy to promote new tourism products and to cater to the changing preferences of tourists. Financial incentives are specifically designed to support caravan tour operators for procurement or development of caravan vehicles, thereby fostering the growth of caravan tourism industry in our state. With these policies, Goa tourism now leads the tourists away from the traditional sun, sand and surf to take a deep dive and engross in the shade of the magnificent, vibrant, green environment, traditions and trade craft, festivals and culture and spiritual serenity of the state. Our state grabbed limelight at the prestigious Outlook of Traveller Awards 2023 by winning award for Best Intrastate Road Trip Routes, while Morjim Beach bagged the award for Best Beach Destination in India. Goa is known for its natural beauty and as a perfect tourist destination. This needs to be preserved. The state government is creating the necessary infrastructure to get the zero carbon emission tag before 2050. We are in the process of creating infrastructure for green energy, which includes stations for charging. My government is taking due care for the welfare of tribal population as well as SC, OBC, EWs and Divyangas. Under the Vidyalakshmi scheme for ST girl students studying in class 11, during the current financial up to November 23, government has sanctioned benefit to 100 number of girl students amounting to rupees 25 lakh. During the same period, grant in aid amounting to rupees 68 odd lakh has been provided to 8 voluntary organizations for running hostels for ST students. Under Andhya Sanskar Sahay Yojana, 449 ST beneficiaries are given benefit amounting to rupees 18 odd lakh during the same period. Under Adal Asra Yojana, wherein financial assistance for construction, reconstruction and repair of existing houses is provided to 459 ST beneficiaries and 1,310 SC, OBC and ETW beneficiaries have been sanctioned benefit amounting to rupees 696 lakh and rupees 1965 lakh respectively in the current financial year up to November 23. During the same period, under scheme of support children and widow orphan, child belonging to ST community, government has sanctioned benefit to 995 number of beneficiaries amounting to 186.36 lakh. Under our government flagship Dayanand Social Security Scheme, monthly financial assistance has been provided to 1,39,124 beneficiaries, incurring an expenditure of rupees 185.18 crore up to November 23 during the current financial year. To ease the process of scholarship disbursement to students, my government has boarded 14 educational schemes under SC, ST, OBC, EWS, Divyanga categories on Chief Minister Scholarship Portal. My government has granted approval for creation of a separate department for empowerment and inclusion of persons with disabilities, which will cater to all 21 notified disabilities as per rights of the persons with the Disability Act 2016. The students with disabilities from state represented in various sports in 2023 Special Olympics World Summer Games at Berlin, 19 medals including 9 gold medals were won by our students, bringing proud moment to India as well as our state. It gives me immense pleasure to state that Goa State Minorities Finance Development Corporation was bestowed 3rd rank among the best performing states in the Western Zone by the National Minorities Development and Finance Corporation for the period of 2018-19 to 2022-23. This recognition is a testament of their unwavering commitment and impactful contribution towards the minorities in the state. My government is making efforts for the welfare and upliftment of women in the state. Under the Mamta scheme, where an amount of rupees 10,000 as one-time financial incentive is paid to all the mothers who delivers a live girl child in a registered medical institution. 2,114 beneficiaries have received benefits up to 23 during the current financial year. During the same period, under the Griha Aadhar scheme, monthly assistance of rupees 1,500 has been distributed to 1,34,351 eligible beneficiaries, incurring expenditure of rupees 126 odd crore. Under Lalji Lakshmi scheme, since inception till November 23, 80,669 applications have been sanctioned, rupees 100 lakh each, out of which 500 new Laldi, Lakme applications have been sanctioned during the current financial year up to November 23. Goa was on the forefront for giving boost to IT startups. Till date, rupees 3.51 crore has been dispersed to 123 startup beneficiaries. My government has allotted a plot at electronic manufacturing cluster at Tuam to a technology company. This unit will generate 800 job vacancies for the youth in the state under IT sector. While concluding, I would like to mention that our state has achieved tremendous growth and progress during the last decade only due to our double-engine Sarkar. However, we are still aiming for faster growth and expansion so as to achieve the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Swayambhurna Goa. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Goa.